Hey everyone, I apologize for the shitty lighting in this video. My nice lighting rig that I always use to film in my game room is buried underneath a bunch of Halloween crap. I used it for the haunt and I'm just too lazy to dig it out right now, so sorry about that. I picked up 3 collector's editions today that came out all within the last week or so. And I guess I normally don't get, that many collector's editions at one time, so I figured I'll just do like a pickups video of it and actually show you the stuff that comes inside of them, plus a couple other things that I just got that are kind of cool. First up, I will show you the Zone of the Enders HD Collection Collector's Edition on the PS3. Shiny outer cover. The back also, actually I'm fucking holding it upside down. There you go. That makes a little bit more sense to you. And the back just has the rest of the front artwork wrapped around. I'll show you what's inside right now. I went ahead and kept the back cover art for the game that was shrink wrapped inside the package. It was just, you had this on the back instead of that. I normally don't do that, but, I figured what the hell, I can stick it in the big box and it'll look fine. Haha, I said stick it in the big box. That sounded funny. It came with another, this thing's like a fucking magnet for fingerprints. The whole front cover is all like that foil, gold foil stuff, and the art book inside is nice and shiny. But man, talk about getting your fingerprints all over this damn thing. Very cool art book. Has lots of sketches and art done for both the first and second games. There's some of the sketches. That's pretty sweet. And let's see, what's this thing? Oh, it's the game. That's what that is. And you get the Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance demo with the purchase of the game, which is cool because it actually says it on the disc too. And you can kind of tell it says it right there. It's sort of rare these days. It's not just like a little, printed code inside, enter in blah blah blah. And the soundtrack, the remix selection, which has, 8 tracks on there, so that's pretty cool. And my store only had, as far as I know, granted I wasn't there the day it came out, I think we only had 1 PS3 Collector Edition and 1 360 Collector Edition sent to us. And apparently Joey said that on Craigslist someone was asking like $100 or something for it. I'm like, fuck, it came out Tuesday. I'm like, you could still go to the store and probably find one, but whatever. The next one is Ragnarok Odyssey on the Vita. Super shiny there. Put out by Exceed. Next week on November 6th, they're putting out Ragnarok Tactics on the PlayStation Portable. So 2 Ragnarok games in like a week's time. Kind of funny. Exceed always puts out really cool collector's editions, so let's see what's inside this one. Alright, we got the game, and inside they actually have a little promo, a little advert for Ragnarok Tactics right there. And then 2 games that I'm really bummed that they haven't put out like a physical release for, or there's no plans of right now, is Orgarythm right there, and then the, I'm not going to pronounce it right, Sumioni Demon Arts. Both of those games look pretty damn cool, and they're just like, it says, check out these great games exclusively on the PlayStation Store. It's like, oh, I want to buy a physical version, but fuck me. And then it has the soundtrack, which is a kind of cool little artwork. One of the guys is being chased by a bunch of the monsters, and it wraps around to the back. And you get, I think it said random, hold on, it says on the back of the box, 10 random insertion monster cards. So makes it sound like they're random of what you would get in a little pack. I have not opened my little pack of 10 monster cards yet, and I probably will not open the pack of 10 monster cards because, what the hell am I going to do with them? And then some of you might say, why the hell would you, buy a collector's edition if you're not going to open like some of the stuff in there? It was only $10 more than the regular edition, just like the Zone of the Enders. And collector's editions normally hold sometimes more value than the regular editions, obviously, so I'll put that extra $10 of, investment in there, and hopefully that'll, make it more valuable in the future. Granted, I'm, most likely don't have any plans to sell it, but it ain't bad to have, some investment, sitting there. And also, it did come with a Mercenary Guide, Guild of Midgard with a cool, like, embossed, you can't really tell, but it's raised lettering on the cover. And it's sort of like, it's like a art, not even art book, what do they call it on the back? Well, they call it an art book and strategy guide. I guess there's a teeny little bit of art, like, inside, just sort of mixed throughout the actual strategy parts. Like you see that one picture right there. But nice little handy book. So that was pretty cool. And the last limited edition is for a game that probably no one picked up or even heard of. Came out last Tuesday. It's Assassin's Creed 3. And I got the PS3 version because it had 4 exclusive single-player missions for free. So always taking out some bonus crap for it. This comes with the 9-inch tall Connor statue, George Washington's notebook, metal belt buckle with the Assassin's crest, and the 28 by 48 colonial flag with Assassin's crest. So I have not opened this yet, so I'm going to do that right now. The other ones I had already opened and looked at. This one I have not, so let's see if I have a broken statue or something fun inside. Alright, we got the game, and the pretty sweet statue. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it in this light, but stand on top of a rock with some blood on it. It has this hatchet. There's the American flag you attach to the pole in there. So not bad. Definitely a decent looking statue. Just from being a statue and like figurine collector kind of guy, I would, say that is at least a $60 to $80 statue. I mean, it's maybe more. I mean, when you're buying a collection edition that has a statue in it, I always see it as, if it's a decent one, that's not, made of like really super cheap plastic, if it's like resin or, just very detailed, well painted, then that's the majority of what you're buying, obviously besides the game in there. So if the game's $60, say the collection edition's like $100, $150, if you're buying like a $70 statue and you're someone that likes statues, then you're not being like ripped off or anything. But this could have probably been a little bit better presented. This box is sort of bland, but that houses the flag, which the flag is pretty damn nice in there. Really nice embroidery job on it. And then the belt buckle, which is wrapped up quite heavily in plastic and paper and stuff so it doesn't get scratched up down there. And then the George Washington little art book / journal, which I'll show you that real quick. Yeah, there you go. Sort of aged, weathered cover to it. And then a bunch of little like notes and drawings and some art. So that's pretty sweet. So that is it, I guess, for the collection editions that I just picked up. The only other game that I've picked up in the last week or two is Gigawing Generations on the PS2. This is a PAL version. It did not come out in America. Gigawing 1 and 2 are on the Dreamcast. This looked pretty sweet. I ended up having to pay like around $40 for it, I believe, US. So it's not a super common or cheap game to get, but I've been looking forward to completing the Gigawing collection, at least for US and PAL releases. And I got this badass Walking Dead shirt. It was a limited edition on thinkgeek.com. I think they had it only available for purchase for like a weekend, like a week or two ago. And Katie told me about it, my wife, and I was like, hell yeah. So she actually ordered it for me, so it's pretty sweet. It looks like a skull. Get it? See? Alright, guys. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. High five. Peace. Bye.